it was intense. I mean, when I first started kind of sketch comedy, I didn't know how to really do characters, but I knew how to do impressions, and that's kind of how I got into doing it and doing SNL. And
who was your first impression, if you don't mind me asking?
In my audition, I think I did Angelina Jolie, I did Katie Holmes, Anna Faris, Joan Cusack.
Oh, I love the Joan Cusack impression because I love Joan Cusack so
I love
much.
her so much. Oh my God.
I remember the first time I saw her in a movie and being like, who is this amazing person?
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, John Cusack's sister. And
I go Joan all the time.
yeah. Joan over John?
Joan over John.
Yeah, me too.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy choice.
Yeah.
But those were for your audition. What do you mean? I mean, like the first impression that you did as an actress, just in general. Do you remember?
As a kid, I did Cameron Diaz because my dad was in There's Something About Mary, and I really looked up to her, and I was like, she's so cool. And my sister and I went to a press junket of theirs, and I remember going home and filming a fake press junket as Cameron Diaz. And Drew Barrymore, too, who I ended up doing. But yeah, so I really liked, I think I did impressions of people that I wanted to be. Mm-hmm. And that's how, I kind of started. But
I'm not asking you to do it right now because it's way too much on the spot, but what did your Cameron Diaz impression sort of consist of? Like, what do you remember you going for or kind of attacking as an impressionist in that moment?
Yeah, it was just acting like an actress, I remember. Right. It wasn't so much like her voice, it was just sitting and being in a press junket and being like, the movie was really fun, and which is not an impression of not my Cameron Diaz impression. I don't know what.
It is an impression of an actress at a comedy press junket or like a big studio movie press junket.
Which I was like, that's what I want to do.
But it's so funny because you do an Anna Faris, and Anna Faris ended up later doing an impression of Cameron Diaz in Lost in Translation.
That's right.
Yeah.
Full circle.
So you have them all wrapped up around.
Yeah. That's so funny. She was so good. I love that. She's like, I do yoga, like with my dogs.
She's like, doing fight scenes with Keanu.
Yeah.
So you get to SNL, you have all these impressions, and then they start throwing stuff at you like Rachel Maddow, Maggie Gyllenhaal, just like, and how do you work that into a week? Like, how do you figure out how to do the impression?
It was really difficult. Like, you don't have time to prepare, which I like to have, and it'd be like, 10 minutes before a table read, and hey, can you do Greta Van Susteren at the table? And you're like, what? Oh, okay. I need 2 hours of tape to watch her, and then you kind of have to just YouTube watch and just try and make it stick. And I remember with that one, I did her at the table, and then it was terrible. And they were like, I think we're gonna give this one to Kristen. She's probably gonna, and I'm like, well, just give me a chance. I can get it by Saturday. And so it was really fast. The timing's really quick there.